Good afternoon, everybody. This is your favourite host from Kilna Market Store and Car Boot Store. Here yet again to go over one of my videos I did a few months ago. We were talking about independence payment and how a lot of us are getting our PIP stopped. When we are doing the right thing, we call up and we tell them our changes. Then we get an assessment. Now, with me, it was over the phone. I don't know how many people have had their independent stopped or have had their assessment done over the phone or face to face. Now, we know DWP is in a lot of trouble. We know that. They've been taken to court for so many times, and not just on independence living, but also ESA and now universal credit. Isn't it about time that DWP get the message that they can't keep dropping those who have been on PIP or DLA for a long time just to give it to newcomers? And I don't think the point system is fair, because half of the questions do not fit in with your disability. Now, as you know, in December 2017, on the 17th, my personal PIP was stopped. So I applied again to get the decision looked at. And here you can see that I'm not telling fibs. Now you're probably wondering why I've colour coded them. This is because when I get my tribunal letter through to say when they're gonna do appointment for me by telephone, I have done a coloured coded so I know where I am, because sometimes I get confused where people are talking about. And what I've also done is got someone from Taunton, Somerset's City Vice Borough, who is going to be like my anchor. So any letters I get or any texts I receive will go straight to him. So when you apply for PIP, you wait for the decision, then you have an assessment and you get turned down. You then fight against it, and if you get turned down again, you will have to apply. So it goes to a tribunal. Is this one. You get 2 copies. So when you fill in another form in to say yes, you still want to fight for your PIP, you have to send this form with another form which you can download, or like me, the City Vice Borough dealt with it for me. And this was done, let me see, this letter, just trying to think of a date here, the 2nd of March, and I sent all my letters first class, but yet they wouldn't allow one letter and that was my doctor letter. They said it got there too late, but I don't believe that. And then what I did, once the Supervised Bureau posted my letter, that I had to sign it, and I sent it because it had to be in by the 2nd of April, just coming up this April. But I posted the form on the 18th, so they should have this already, because I sent it first class. And where I got a bit about is, of course, not accepting the doctor's letter. I also sent a letter from a friend of mine who helps us with finances. So I had a letter there. I also sent a copy of the hospital, even though it's got my old address at the moment, but it is still proof that I am still under the hospital because of my eyesight. So if you've got any proof, and yet they also didn't accept it to me that I'm having help with my mental health issues. So it's good to have a folder with all the letters from personal independence living. Let me just give you some things right. My decision, this is based on their decision, okay? You asked us to look at your award on the 6th of August 2020, which I did. I phoned them up. As I said, next minute they got me assessment. And it says here, I looked at the information you provided and the health professionals' consultation report and changed the deceptors previously chosen based on the medical evidence received. I ended your PIP award the 17th of December 2020 as you no longer meet the conditions for PIP, and I would not have expected you to know the information provided that your peer PIP would change. I made my decision using information about your health conditions or disability, including details of any treatment, medication, test results, and symptoms. The information is the best available and enough to decide how much help you need. You said you can manage taking nature and manage toilet needs. Just don't go there. Let's not go there, because how is that to do with mental health, eyesight problem, walking problem? We'll leave that one. And I think there's many of us who thinks that's ridiculous. Okay. Then it says you can manage verbally and making budget decisions. As I said, I had my budget sorted out for me for some time, and I kept it that way. A friend told me to keep it, but because they stopped PIP, it's mucked everything up. Okay, totally mucked everything. I agree, although you stated in your questionnaire that you need help managing therapy or monitoring health condition, and yet no problems. Dressing, undressing, activities, and can agree that you can manage these tasks, bathing, reading, understanding symbols and words, and engaging with other people face to face. During the telephone assessment, your mental state examiner exchange was normal. Hold on, this person phones out of a blue, and yes, I was fine that day. But as we know, you can be fine one minute and not fine the next. And they put, I was happy. Well, we just heard about this place. You know, we heard that there might be a place for us to actually um, have no stairs to keep climbing up and down. And we were too far away from shops, basically, even town. So in that case, why wouldn't anyone be happy if they got offered a place, you know? There you go. Strikes me. So this is what we got to sort of be careful of. When we do these assessments, we have to think it as, and I think people have said this time and time, think of it as your worst day. Don't overact it. Don't pretend on this particular day. If you're happy or whatever, just think of the worst day and situation. It's like with me, I think I mucked up my own form because when it was the first lockdown, you couldn't get any contact with the city of Hillsborough. And I explained, this is my point though, I explained to the lady that I will have to do it myself, but because of my learning difficulties and how to put things on paper, it might be wrong. So I probably made quite a few mistakes by doing that. I should have waited. But the trouble is, they only give you a certain date to get these forms in, as you know. And then they only give you a certain date for the next form. So trying to do, it's a headache, guys. And especially when I was having a lot of treatment from Foundation House, lots of phone calls to help me deal with certain things, and then all of a sudden this pit problem came. So be honest as if it's your worst day. Okay, like, because there's certain weathers, like it's really bright now, so I haven't got my glasses on because it's not too bright in this room at the moment. And the light I normally have, I've turned it away from me so it's not, so you can see me better. Okay, so as I was saying, so if I say found a job outside of Taunton in an office and time was coming, and if they didn't have blinds or anything, the sun was shining in my eyes, I wouldn't be able to get nothing done. Okay, but say like it's closing time, all of a sudden it came thick fog, I will be stranded. So we've worked on that, reasons why I can't do normal work, and this is why I truly really want to make this business work. and get back where I was selling. And as I said, what frustrates me though is that I've asked people, the people who's meant to help you guys, like the job centre and people like that, they just haven't gave me the help I need. So everything I'm trying to do is being on my own back. Okay, I am self-taught. And because of my writing and learning, it takes me a long time to get things in a way other people can understand them anyway. And it's taken me years to have the strong courage to talk about subjects like this on YouTube now. I mean, I've watched YouTube for many years and I have tried to do as many videos as I could. But because of the anxiety, the mental health side of things, I just couldn't do it. And that's why sometimes you see a long gap in my videos. But now I know I have two minds, and what's caused the split, I am trying to concentrate on one mind which really wants to learn so much. And this is why I love doing the videos, talking about the business and talking about things like this. And I've seen loads of people talk about things like independence. It's good people are talking about independence payment and universal credit, ESA, because I feel you should have one form, one assessment, what does all. Because basically the forms are similar. They are similar. Now, it took me 2 years to win my case against Universal Credit. 2 long struggle years. And DWP knows this, but yet they stopped my PIP and now they're doing exactly the same way they did with Universal Credit. Which annoys me though with independence payment. You get all these adverts. Yes, we help people with mental health. We do this, we do that. Well, do they heck? Because otherwise they wouldn't have stopped my benefit or other people's benefit. And it's good that we can talk about it on Facebook and YouTube. So the internet has good values, and we know the opposite, that it also can cause a lot of problems. Now I hope I'm not going off subject, because as I said in one of my videos, peak illness, market stall and car boot stall talk about other things because it's me. It's basically, it's all me. And you all can get to know me and see that I am as real as any of you. And one thing, as people with mental health, learning difficulties or disabilities, one thing we should never ever do is let them stop us from doing what we want to do. Not stop our dreams and not stop holding on to things. We shouldn't back down. If we know there's a problem in the system, we all should stand together. Now, I've been waiting to do the next video for personal independence, and I noticed on YouTube 185 views. So I know people are watching my videos, but yet they're not. This is what's annoying me. People don't seem to leave comments or any questions or subscribe. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for anything. All I'm trying to do is report my business, what I'm trying to do with the business, so you can get to know me and help and support those little people, or people tend to tread on. That's my game. And the more people do more videos on independence, universal credit, ESA, the more we will see things change. Because I believe it's time for us little people to stand. Because this has been going on too long. And I said to the guy on the phone the other day, I said to him, do you know you're breaking the law? He said, what law? I said, the courts have said that you're meant to help those with mental health. And you know what he said? These things have changed. Where, anywhere, has these things changed? When they keep advertising, and I will see if I can find some of because there might be someone talking about it on YouTube, but I will see if I can find some information on this and let you know. Well, thank you for taking your time to watch this video. Please put a thumbs up if you like it. Please leave some comments, and if you like it, share these videos with other people. And if you're watching me on YouTube, please press the red button for more videos from me. And don't forget to press the bell to remind you, because I am tend to try to at least do three videos a week, but there might be more than that. But as I said, it depends on my health and how I'm feeling, unless something's come up. Okay. Well, for now, this is PK signing off. And if you like to see more of this mush, you know what the deal is, okay? Catch you in the next one.